Welcome in, everyone. My name is Jane if you're new here. So we have group one, group two, group three. You can pick more than one card. Don't try to force anything or try to make anything fit. Um, I guess that's it. I'm going to start with group one. Welcome in, group one. Let's see what you've chosen here. Central heart, partnership, soulmate, clarity, heart guides. Okay, so we're just going to pull some cards out here. Spirit's asking me to pull out one of these first. That was quick. Divine feminine. Well, that doesn't surprise me because it comes out here with partnership, soulmate, clarity, and heart guides. So the central heart is like basically the heart of the universe. It's really the center of all the galaxies. And when we get closer to that central field and that was weird. I don't know what that word is. Our frequency of unconditional love, when that merges with the universe, which is what the universe is made of, um, our heart um, is basically our central core, right? So this could mean like a possible U-turn or a change in your strategy, um, if you're not already following your heart at this time. Also, in the frequency is about contentment, inner joy, and radiating peace. This card also indicates that you are ready for the romance. So, with the divine feminine card here, this is also moon, which is, you know, feminine, yes, but it also is about like learning all those internal secrets about yourself. You know what I mean? That helps you become into this love. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to pull out some tarot cards here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We have 4 shells. Shells is cups. So soul searching and reevaluation. And that's what I was just talking about, like with the moon that come out here. This is all that soul searching that was done. Ooh, high priestess too. Look at that. And the knight of feathers, which is action and focus. Okay, let me see. Okay. And on the bottom, look, on the bottom is love. 6, choice and trust. No kidding. Wolves too are about trusting the intuition and family. We also have like the heron here, and herons, they like they're able to be like really really still. So when it's almost like taking that time to do the soul searching. Yeah. And then you have the high priestess here again. It's about intuition, sacred knowledge. Okay, let's see here. More healing. And that's exactly what it's all been about. It's the healing. It's the healing that's been done. And without that healing, you're not going to be able to reach the love, the God frequency, which is unconditional love, basically, right? Look at that. Furred and feathered friends. I believe that you're really this female here, or male, I guess it could be either. because it came out like Earth was on the very bottom. I shuffled this and just set it aside, but Earth was on the bottom, which is nurture nature. And then it came out with the furred, feathered friends. This tells me also 27 breaks down to a 9, which is a complete cycle, and number 10 is a complete cycle. And 11 can represent the two ones is beginnings. So I believe that, yeah, look, and even under that, in internal explorer. And like I was saying, like without doing all that healing, being this, you might resonate as a shaman or highly connected to spirit, like highly connected to the earth. You have a lot of eagles here. You have a rooster, snails, and she's holding like the snail, and then I don't know what that is that she's holding, but I think they're called ankhs, which is the shape of a snail too. And that just talks about how the universe is like circular. Trying to explore. Is there another card here? Okay. Third eye chakra, pineal perspective. Okay. All right, let's see. What else you want here, Spirit? You might actually resonate with lions because I noticed that there's a lion here, and then there's lions up there. There's a lot of cats actually, and then there's a lot of canines. Okay. Yeah, shadows there. That's where, you've gone through all that shadow work. So whoever you are, I believe you're just calling in. I think you're going to be coming into your, bringing in that soulmate. Liberation. When you do all that soul searching and reevaluation, you really do become liberated. All right, so what do you want for the high priestess here, Spirit? Yeah, intuition, sacred knowledge, go within to find that. Look, and it even has the world. Absolutely. And then the action and focus is the follow through, no joke. The love, choice, and trust is all the creativity. And you have judgment and letting go. What that's about? Let's see what this judgment and letting go is about. Okay, we're gonna so the judgment and letting go. We need to find out what that's about because it's almost like you're hesitating. Natural rhythm. Let's just talk about how the spirals. Okay, Spirit, so what is the judgment and letting go? Okay, guys, let me bring this deck here. Hold on. I just move some stuff out of the way here. Pull this deck out. Okay, let's see what is happening here. see what's letting go here. So we have illumination. That's on the judgment. We have growth is the letting go. Okay. So why is the illumination in the reverse? There's still some kind of soul searching, a reevaluation going on that has not been illuminated. All right. So is there another one from here? Okay. You said no. All right. So what deck is it that you asked for? Oh, jeez. Hold on. I gotta grab that. This is my deck that I created, and it's called Under the Stars. So let me just pull this out here. We're gonna find out what's going on because I have to take the sweater off. I'm so warm, which is weird because I'm not warm. Like I'm always cold, but lately I've been like warm. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's see here. Didn't pick out controlling your thoughts and emotions. I don't know if that has anything to do with. There's some more growth that needs to take place here with this letting go. I think the divine feminine, she's ready. This divine feminine is ready. I think the divine partner that she's looking for, though, is not. There's still more of the sitting still, doing a soul searching, reevaluation, unless you've met this person and they're, oh, what's going on here? Oh, look at that. One off, once and done. Soft spot came back out. Tenacity. Okay. Yeah, maybe you've had this encounter and I'm gonna find out more here. Okay, Spirit. So what is going on about the healing will shine today? You know, you have your illumination too. I don't think this person's ready because it came with the one off. I think maybe you've had an interaction with this person before and you don't know or realize. You know, because you have a lot of grounded animals here. You have the rabbit. Oh, you even have the snake. So it's all about the shedding. You have the eagle, and the eagle is all about seeing things from a distance, like having this higher outlook. I think that this person that you might have run into has not developed to the degree that you have. Okay. Let's see here. What else do you want here? Try to explain what's going on. So I wonder what the, okay, let me, before I go any further with this deck, you know, and it comes out here not worth it. I'm wondering if this person thinks that it's not worth getting into a relationship. Let me pull out a different deck. Let's pull out this one here. This one, yeah. What's the vibe? Okay, let's see here. Nightlife. Yeah, maybe they're just not ready to settle down. All right, Spirit. Let's see here. What's going on? What's the vibe? epiphany is in reverse, which is self-reflection, answering questions, on tap talents, and that would go on the creativity. Yeah, I don't think this person has seen, I don't think they're ready. Arrogant, rash actions, apology. That's what this is. That's why it needs to be illuminated. You know, I think this is the person that's ready up here, and down here, because it has the healing and it has like the letting go, being creative. It's got the growth, the illumination. You know, they need to shine. You know, it comes up with the nightlife again on the bottom. I don't think this person has sowed their wild oats. So I think you've met this person, but they're just not ready. Okay, so what is the growth? What's going on here for the growth? Healing again. Look, you have two healings that they haven't done any of the self-care or the introspection or the meditation. They haven't done anything to grow. Stressed out, migraines, worry. You know, on the bottom, psychopath, and then I split it here on narcissist. So another card here. Okay. Yeah, thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. That's what's going on here. This person is not in their intimacies on the bottom. Yeah, I don't think that this person, like your person, is ready. Okay. Is there anything else from this? Yeah, I don't think this person is ready. Yeah, you even have commitment in reverse. The nightlife here. Your actions tell me something different. That's in reverse, but they don't have the epiphany. Is still in reverse. And dreams that come true, that was also in reverse. So this person's apologizing, but they're doing it in an insincere way. You know, this might not be your person. Because if it's your person, it would be easy. It would be, I don't know, like you can't have like a healed person that's, that uses that soul searches, that uses their intuition, that's ready to put all that into action and to love again with their central heart. With some, you won't match up to this person. This person's projecting. Okay, it's projecting. Yeah, I do think that you could be dealing with somebody that so with the healing, water cleansing could be a source which isn't being used. And then you have laughing is good medicine, with these thrills, you know what I mean? The continuous cycles of bad decisions and addictions. They think laughing, they think this is the way to go, right? Yeah, you're not on the same level. Whoever this person is. Pull a couple more tarot cards because I don't think there's much more to say about this. All right, let's see. Actually, I think I'll use a different deck. I'll use a different deck here. I'm going to pull out. Hold on, I'm going to grab this deck. let's find out more information here. Okay. Spirit, are we going to read these cards in reverse or? Okay. I said no, just in the upright. Okay. Let's see. So what is happening here? Another one. Okay, on the bottom, solar plexus chakra. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all with that because, oh my God, look, the sacral, and that's upside down. See, these cards here are all about the emotions. It's all about, you notice there's a lot of yellow around the board. Yeah, awareness. This person is not aware. They don't have they haven't done any of the work. Well, there's not much you can do about that. If this person hasn't done the work, then, they're just not ready. Okay, let's see how long is this going to take? How many months will this take before this healed individual? Because, you could be, it could be the male or the female because you have the Knight of Feathers here, which is heavy masculine because of the action. And so you have both. So it's for either or. So let's see who is, that you have the masculine too with the lions. So you have the intuition twice, and then you have the actually you have the intuition more than, because you have the moon, the high priestess, and the wolves is all about intuition. And you have like the lions are masculine, the masculine. Okay, so you have a lot of masculine healed and a lot of feminine healed, but you're just not lined up with your person. So how many months is it going to take for this person to heal? 4 months. But that's if they start the journey. Because you can't start healing until you're ready to start the journey. Mental conflict. Yeah, I could see why they would have mental conflict here, because if they think just going out and having a good time, gambling and running the roads and all that, like they haven't sowed their wild oats, as you could say. Okay, well, it's how it is. So that was the reading for group 1, and I'm going to move on to group 2. So sending all my love and light, and I guess it's just a matter of being more patient and waiting, and maybe you're just looking in the wrong places. So with that, I'm going to close the reading, and sending all my love and light, and I hope this video finds you well. And if you've come this far in the reading, you can hit the like button and the share and the subscribe if you so are called to do so. So anyway, have a good day. Bye everyone. Welcome in group 2. Let's see here. We're stuck on there. White line collective, opportunity, time of inspiration, gates opening. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna pull one of these cards. This card is all about your true worth. It's about what you're what because if you don't know your worth, you won't feel capable to accomplish inner dreams. So having your belief about your true worth. This card it's all about your belief system and the potential of that belief system. And any kind of doubt sends out a signal that you're not going to want. You know what I mean? So let's find out what's going on here. So let's bring out one of these cards. Initiation, sacred site. So you could be going through an initiation right now, especially where it has a time of inspiration. It's an opportunity, and gates are opening. Gates are opening for this initiation here. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna pull out a few tarot cards here and find out what's going on. You hear weird noises. It's my dog is snoring. Okay, the Chariot. Ooh, this is all that discipline, yeah, and determination, yeah. Because the Chariot, even though like that's movement forward, it's about all the hardship that it took for you to get to this point. I notice that there's 3 lions here too, which is like heavy sun energy. So you have the Page of Crystals, so there's ideas and discipline. Ideas and discipline. Page of Crystals. This is I'm not surprised the Page of Crystals come out, because this is about Earth. And lions are also, so it could be this could have something to do with Earth, astrological signs, Earth signs, yeah. Okay, this is splitting here. Oh my God, the wheel, change and possibilities. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else is here. Another one here, Spirit. Wow. I really did a little dancing, didn't it? Oh, the High Priestess. That came up in the last reading too. Group 1. Following your intuition is really what's led you here. The 2 of Acorns, it's the insight and the focus. Yeah. Okay. One of these. Alignment, exactly, Spirit. I noticed that they I think it was the 3 of shells, and had the dolphin swimming in a circle with about bliss. Finding that bliss, you have that alignment. Wow. My goodness. And then right underneath that, you have the life force energy, number 34, which is also a number 7. And 18 can break down to a 9, which is a completion. You have 34, which is 7, but you have 16, which breaks down to 7 too. So you have 9, 9, 7, 7. You have a 7 here. So you could be seeing 7, 7, 7. You could be seeing 9, 9. And the wheel is also about movement. The Chariot and the wheel together, this is a lot about all the determination that you've gone through. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Dolphins here. Dolphins are a lot about play and enjoying yourself, having fun. Yeah. An octopus too, like, I believe you could be like a rare type of individual because um octopus, they're not related to any other species in the entire world. And then with the rhinoceros, like the rhinoceros is like a really strong um individual here, but but yet you're still really well grounded because of all the earth energy. Okay, let's see here. What else do you want? Okay, so it looks like you're going through some kind of initiation here. All right. Natural rhythm. hmm Natural rhythm. The judgment. See, judgment, people think it's like judgment on others, but judgment also, I mean, people can be judgy, but the judgment in my readings usually refers to your self judgment. It's looking internally and alchemizing, your shadow side, basically, right? Because then you have right underneath it inner growth, and that is what's turning the wheel, is the growth. How many arms are on that thing? Okay. Um, Look at that. And your mind. I think you've gotten like control over your mind because you have your spirals here and then you have the spirals again here. Look, and then underneath that's breakthrough. Yeah. So that's what you've done. You've created a breakthrough for yourself because of this, for this initiation here. Yeah, synchronicity. You'll probably be seeing a lot of synchronicities. Just like having the yeah, look, and then you have like the synchronicity right underneath it's the harmony again with more spirals. So again, you could be seeing a lot of spirals. You could be seeing hearts, flowers of life. You could be seeing diamonds, dolphins. So a lot of these things that are on the board here, it's something that you could be seeing a lot of. Okay. My God, look, see the light, be the light. That's exactly what it is. See the light, be the light. Yeah, because you've gone into the unknown and now you're getting an initiation. Okay, is there another card on here? Um, they said they want me to read a postcard from Spirit for you, so we're gonna just grab this deck. Sorry about that. They're just getting me to pull down random decks here, so I don't really know what that's about today, but we're gonna just go with it. All right, Spirit. Do you want me to pull this out, or do you want to pull this out, or what's going on here? Okay, they're gonna have me cut the deck. All right. So I guess there's not a whole lot to say about this, so that you could be seeing orbs too. And maybe England has something to do with this because I see this is like Stonehenge in this picture. There's something they want me to read out of this, but I'm going to grab this card first. This one. Okay. I'm going to read that in a moment. We're going to look at this. I'm going to get that book there and see what they want out of that. Well, I don't know where that book is. Here. Oh, hold on. I got to grab that too. Okay. Number 16. Okay. Sacred site. Yeah. Okay. You have attracted this card into your awareness today as it is a sacred time of initiation. Throughout your life, are certain times when you are offered opportunities for huge personal growth, and your soul in those moments is aligned with powerful energy that allows for awakening on all levels. You are entering into a rite of passage where you will be offered new gifts and abilities to assist you on your journey. The stars are aligning at this time to shower you with divine blessings. And you have the alignment here with the life force energy. And life force energy, actually, that was in group one, the life force energy, because that's really the heart of the universe, life force energy. And we all have that within us because, we're one with the universe. You have been feeling a little frustrated with or stuck in your life. You have been doubting your purpose. Do you struggle and believe in yourself and feel unworthy? Well, the universe has shown up to remind you how powerful and amazing you are. No, you are worthy, and all that you have been searching for, or the wisdom and clarity to action, your next step is right here. Wow. You have your chariot too with the wheel. Okay. Especially with the synchronicity, the harmony, the natural rhythm, the mind. I mean, I think you got it all. You didn't have a breakthrough again. Wow. I don't think you realize what is coming for you. Okay. Time to connect and be aware. Yeah. What's coming through for you at this time? I just literally just finished saying that. I didn't even know that was there. Sorry. It could be an offer of a new job, opportunity to go on a holiday, a marriage, birth, or a child, a death of a loved one. Oh, well, you don't want that. Um, these are all catalysts to bring us into a new vibration and energy, universal blessing and ignition of the soul. Your gifts are ready to be honored and worked with. And now is the divine timing of initiation and honor of who you are and what you have already achieved. Make sure to nurture and believe in yourself as you birth this new energy. Wow, no joke, spirit. Okay, let's see what this card says. So, dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you. Is there something here about the natural rhythm? That's what they meant about the natural rhythm, the inner growth. Okay. So, and take root in your heart before you reach your mind, before they reach your mind. Yeah, oh, okay, that's why they have mind here. All right. Let's see what else here. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge your renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process to co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and in the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Oh my God, spirit, that is beautiful. Wow. So yeah, you might have been feeling really like stuck. That's why they brought the chariot out and the wheel to show you that things are going to start moving now. Wow. That's really beautiful. So I hope that's all I have for this reading. So I'm going to close it. I hope this video finds you well. And if you've made it to the end of it, if you so feel guided to hit the like button and share and subscribe if you want more videos. And hitting that notification bell too, it will help the algorithm to let you know when more videos have been loaded. So with that, I'm going to send you all my love and light, and I'll probably see you. Hopefully, I'll see you on the other side of this, because my readings do have a lot of activations and stuff in them sometimes. So they could be very helpful to you moving forward. Anyway, so hope this finds you well, like I said, and hope you're having a good day. So bye. Okay, welcome in group 3. Let's see what you have here. I don't know what this card means, so this could be interesting. Number 15, gateway of sound, manifestation, sound healing, alchemy. Wow. Okay. I'm going to pull out one of these ones to go with it. Well, first off, sound is built on the structure of vibration. So when you're speaking, it's a frequency. And, that would be alive in the field. Winter. We're in winter now. Actually, it was just a solstice yesterday. Oh, and this is number 22 as well. Oh, it's not winter. Reflection. Number 22. Okay. On the bottom of that is challenge. Okay. So what I was talking about with the sound here, I noticed too, like the waterfall here where the water is hitting, that would create like a sound. Oh my gosh. And this card actually, I was going to say that about how it's like when you drop a rock into like a still pond, like what right here, you can hear the rock go bloop into the water. But if there was a person across the pond, they wouldn't hear that rock, but they would see the results of that rock, because it would create a ripple, right? It's funny when I brought that card out, and I was just gonna talk about that. So when they're talking about the sound is being like a vibration, that you know that sound is a frequency into the field, because the field is alive, the universe is alive. So like and it's sent in all directions, right? So when you speak, whatever words that you're using or whatever, it leads in all different directions away from you, like a ripple, right? Like, mind you, she's just got this ripple, like, cause she's just doing this like on the edge. But if she were to toss in a stone here, that ripple would, continue outwards in all directions. Also it's about, so with our sound, it's like we're planting seeds. So if you're somebody that is like, or somebody that is saying like, mean and destructive type words, that is like seeds that they're planting into the field, an alive field. So because if you think of it that way, that the field is alive, if if anyone's putting their words out there and they're spewing out into this alive field, I mean, obviously that's what they're going to, the reality is going to be, right? So your sound is like constantly seeding the field. It's seeding it with ideas, with thoughts, thought forms, yeah. And that is what ignites the creation that's around you, right? So this card, it's to remind you that like the sound is like a tool, and it's really a true healer, because like, like a waterfall, like that's like a soothing sound. So if you're like, um, sad or depressed or whatever, and you go and you listen to the sounds of water running, it can like refresh you, it can like reground you, it can bring healing to you. if you're in a bad mood, like it can take you from a bad mood to a good mood, from sadness to happiness, and so on. So, that's what music is all about, right? So music can create the same thing. Like if you're upset or you're in a bad mood, you can listen to some like upbeat music and start dancing and swaying and singing along and creating a beautiful vibration. I have a negativity moving in here. So I think you might be dealing with somebody that has negative thought forms. So I'm going to just hit this bell for a second if you want to mute your thing or turn down your volume. So 3, 2, 1. Okay. The world, fulfillment, celebration, just like I was talking about, how it goes through. Oh my God! And you have the whales, and they have the most beautiful songs. You have number 22 and then 21 too. So you have there's something about this reflection that they want me to read. Let's see what else is in the tarot here. Okay. Once you're able to understand how the thought forms and the vibration structure works, you can have like fulfillment and celebration, and the world is actually too, it's a completion, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, you have the sun. I was just about to say, and the sun is this like, oh wow. The sun is vitality and joy. Exactly like I was saying, if you're like sad or in a bad mood, you have the King of Feathers here, which is the King of Wands. So this is all about like logic and justice. And you see that there's a pond of water here too, with ripples in it. There's water here, and then there's the ocean here in the back. And then this one's water. You could be somebody that, you could be like a water sign, or the person you're dealing with is a water sign. I mean, it doesn't have to be, because these are like timeless, and it's not about specific. But with the lion, that's a lot about the sun, and it's about male, masculine energy, with all that logic. So you have the page of acorns, or sorry, the feathers are swords, and the acorns are wands. Uh, yeah, wands, yeah. Discovery and enthusiasm. Hmm. Yeah. So discovering about this, the gateway of sound, the healing, the alchemy, the manifestation, and that's how you can manifest, right? And I see that they have the giraffe here, and the giraffe, can see above all the other animals. It can see in the future. So you have 3 of acorns, which is 3 of wands, which is about foresight and exploration. And I can see that this person is in a cave, so they obviously do a lot of exploration. And look, I just split the deck on star, which is peace and healing. So you have sound healing, and then you have healing again with the star. You have a lot of major arcanas out here. The world, the sun, and the star. The sun and the star. That's pretty impressive. The gateway of sound. Wow. All right. What do I want to bring out here? So I think you could be somebody that is not aware of that, or the person that, or the people around you are not aware of it, because I have a feeling like this is family, because whales are they live in pods, so they're very family oriented, and you have multiple generations. You also have, I mean, lions are, they live in prides, and then you have the monkey here, and monkeys also live in family units. So I think you could be dealing with family members. You could be like trying to escape, Maybe you go to the water to help with this healing process. Maybe this healing is going to help through the winter months because it says winter here. Okay, let's see here. What do you want out here, Spirit? We're going to split it on home. Yeah. Just like I said. And I noticed that they have a lot of this purple. Oh, this is a lot about the crown and third eye. And then they have the third eye chakra. Okay, let's see. Is there something else here? Is there another card here? You could be dealing with a lot of negative people because, I see all these eyes here. The sound of the universe, no joke. The gateway of sound and the sound of the universe, just like I was saying to you, like here with this ripple, how putting this out into the universe. I noticed that they have number 15 and then they have like number 51. So that's like what you put out actually, returns back to you and becomes like a mirror to you. You know what I mean? So it mirrors whatever goes out, mirrors back into your like conscious world, basically, right? Sound of the universe. My God, that's beautiful. I love this card. You could be seeing a lot of stars, and you could be seeing a lot of like circles and hearts. You could be seeing any of these animals. And if you're not, you probably will be. Sound of the universe. My God, that just blows me away. Okay, there's something they want me to read with this reflection here. Let me see what they want me to read. I got a fun book. Hold on. It's over here. Reflection number 22. Okay. If you have attracted this card in your awareness today, as it is time of deep reflection, a time to go within and connect to the inner wisdom that is offered and available to you at this time. Your surroundings are constantly guiding you towards opportunities for growth and powerful life lessons. Most of the time, what we see on the outside of a reflection of what we have deep within, just like, oh my God, just like I was talking about, like what you put out, it comes back. Like whatever is being put out comes back. 15 breaks down to a 6 and 51 also breaks down to a 6. So you could be seeing 6, 6. You could be seeing 4, 4 because you have 22, which can like be a 4, and then you have 31, which can be a 4. So you could be seeing the number 4, 4 or 6, 6. Or both. Wow. Okay, so what is it saying here? Your surroundings are constantly guiding you towards opportunities for growth and powerful life lessons. Most of the time, what we see on the outside is a reflection of what we have deep within. Everything acts as a mirror for us to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. This reflection can come from people, animals, crystals, trees, or anything that holds energy and a spirit. And this is like crystals. I was going to say you could be seeing crystals. Holy crap, spirit. I was just talking about like this mirroring. Wow. Okay. Okay. The old saying, what you see in others is a reflection of what you see in yourself, can include positive or negative behaviors. So it is helpful to remember that when you point a finger at someone else, 3 are pointing straight back at you. And I was thinking here with the number 3, because you have 21, which is a 3. And the number 17, the number can also be an 8. So that's like the affinity symbol. So what goes around comes back around. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Okay. When you can deeply understand that the reflection others offer us is a powerful opportunity to heal the unloved parts of ourselves and also powerful life lessons, then you can set yourself free. Have you been troubled by someone of late and you are blaming them or pointing the finger? Are you putting someone on a pedestal because you believe they are better than you? You do feel something stirring within you wanting to come to the surface, just like whales come up for breath. Whatever is happening for you right now, the answer is your question lie within. You may find it helpful to take some time to sit and reflect on your current situation and ask, what are the lessons coming to you right now? What are you seeing in others that you can't see in yourself? Which aspects of yourself are you disowning and being encouraged to love or surrender to? Right now, there are signs all around telling you to connect to the profound wisdom of your own soul for healing and awareness. Do whatever you are guided to do at this time to allow this to fully awaken. This card is also This card can also mean that it's time to reflect deeply on something in your life. Wow. So where it's winter now, maybe this, take the winter to do a lot of inner, and remember, like you're like it says, like the sound, right? It's what goes out comes back, right? So let's pull out some of these cards here and see. Follow through, no joke. Follow through. Oh my God, the path. Reflection again. Well, you have reflection and then reflection again. And be receptive to this information. This also, they're saying here, because it comes underneath this logic, this could be male energy creating some of this. It could even be a Leo, maybe. Because, lions are Leos, right? And then you have the sun card right next to it. And it has the hummingbird. Hummingbirds are really small birds, but they're very tenacious. So this could be also could be an air sign here. You actually have earth, air, water. Okay, doesn't have to be, but wands are the acorns, which is wands. Wands are about fire energy. Oh my God, look at that. It'll create a new doorway for you. It'll open up a whole different thing in the universe, because that's what we're talking about, the manifesting, the healing sound, the alchemy sound of the universe. It's funny how they have it this way and they have it this way. I do think that it has to do with family, though. Just because there's so much family on the board, and my throat, maybe it's something that you're not speaking, because my throat is really itchy. And it could be 4 members, because I see there's 4 here. It says make a wish Need a drink here. My throat's really scratchy. So this could have something to do with your throat chakra too, that you're not illumination. Yeah, this is illuminating what you need to know. This will put you on a whole different path, right? And open up a lot of doorways for you. Let's see here. Empathy and compassion, exactly. See, when you view the world with empathy and compassion, that helps with that reflection. So you're not so quick to judge, so quick. You know, the unknown keeps showing up on the bottom of this deck here. This is something that, oh my God, look and love you. Be receptive to these doorways. You know, the universe really loves, you know, all of its creations. You know, you might be seeing like some synchronicity. Look, I just split it on Make a Wish again. This one here, attention. This needs your attention. Yeah. You know, help you prosper. Absolutely, Spirit. Is there another card you want here for them? They showed me in my mind's eye this eternal light deck here, so I'm going to grab that. I'll be jumping all around the place tonight with these readings. Pulling out all these different decks for all these different. Okay, let's see here what they want you to know. All right, here we go. Okay, Spirit. Want me to split this or? Yep. They want me to split it. Okay, I'm just going to put it here. Achievement. In your heart is a tapestry of stars spread across the infinite space of your soul. You are so much more than you think you are. Inside you is every resource, all you ever need. With commitment, focus, and perseverance, you will achieve all that your heart desires. No joke. Just follow through. You know, when I do these readings, these readings come from like your higher self, from angels, from God, from Jesus. Like these are about healing and understanding the universe, explaining it in a way that, you know, other people can understand it. So we have self love and acceptance, and that's where it all begins. It's that self love, that home. It's in you. That's where home truly is. Like home is in your heart, right? And once you have that self love, you know, and I noticed that they even have an eye here in the higher chakra. So instead of trying to fix things, accept the love yourself. All of you, just as you are, accept the love, your life, and things will begin to flow in surprising directions. You are embarking on positive change, profound transformation is occurring, and you will emerge with renewed passion and potential. Wow. You know, when it has like pathway ahead is clear and you have the pathway here. Now is a favorable time for doing what you love most. Life is opening up for you. New partnerships are forged and much progress is made as your heartfelt aspirations begin to manifest into your world. You know, and they have the manifestation here. So what's on the bottom? Nourish the soul. No joke. Nature's healing energy is sensual and magical. Let it heal you and awaken the sensual and magical by spending time amongst trees, earth, and sky. Feel the river of life flow through you and know you are a great ocean of light. You know, and there, that's why I was saying, that's why I kept getting the thing about the water, the air, the ocean, the earth. I kept getting those. That's why they were taught. That's why they kept. Oh, my head is all like I get tinglies. Okay, so nourish and love yourself. That's what it's all about. All right, Spirit, is that it? That's it. Oh, look, and this is just to bring you into new perspective. Look at that. It gave you some, something to reflect on and a different perspective here. So, though you may not see it, you are a jewel. What you consider to be imperfect is your illusion. You shine internally, even in darkness. Focus on your inner light to discover truth and wisdom that are unique to you. Your awareness is expanding and dimensions and spiritual pathways open. They have the path here, and they brought the path up quite a bit here. So if you're having like some empathy and compassion for others, this is something that they really want you to follow through with over the winter months. Okay, Spirit. This healing that they're working on, how many months is this going to take? Okay, here we go. Woo, 10. If you choose to do this, this is going to be a 10-month process, but you need to start it to, get to this doorway, right? And have this achievement, this manifesting, sound healing, all of that. But it starts with your sound healing. It starts with your voice, the sound of the universe, no joke. Okay, with that, I'm going to close this reading, and I hope it finds you well. I hope it's been helpful. And if you've made it this far in the video, if you want to hit the like button, the share, comments, go ahead. Hit the notification bell if you're subscribed, or if you want to subscribe, whatever you feel called to do. And you'll get more information and more videos like this. So I'm going to bid you a good day. I'm going to send you all my love and light. And I hope this video finds you well, like I said. And I guess that's it. So bye.